everyone, my name is Ashley with Relaxing Creations Company. Today we are making Coconut Citrus from Brambleberry. Now this soap actually behaves well in cold process, so I shouldn't get any type of acceleration or discoloration. And what we are doing today is called like the hot transfer method. So I got all my hard oils here already measured up, and I just mixed my lye water so it is still hot, so I'm going to use it to melt my hot oils, or my hard oils. Now this will take a few minutes of just stirring it in here. Okay, now we are putting in our liquid oils. These are oils that were already at room temperature. When you first mix up your lye water, it heats up to a high temperature, and that's what's able to melt those hard oils. And once everything's melted and you add your liquid oils, it brings everything down to a workable temperature. So I'm going to just hand mix this for a little bit. That way it doesn't accelerate on me and I have plenty of time to work with it and add my colors. I'll go ahead and add our fragrance oil now, since it's not known to accelerate. The coconut smell is really strong in this. It smells really good, like a creamy flavor. Still have a couple little chunks in there of our hard oils, just small ones, so I do want to go ahead and blend them out. And we'll do a lot more blending once we get our colored micas in there. We'll be splitting this into 4 different colors. I like to get these as even as possible, but I'm not worried about getting it perfect. smells really good. And of course, you saw we made a mess. Okay. Make some room here for me. The colors we're going to be working with today is a Buttercup Mica from Brambleberry. Now they say this one will actually turn orange. It's yellow now. They say it's going to turn orange and then go back to yellow. So it's like a color morph. I haven't dealt with that yet, so I'm interested to see it. I've seen it in the videos of other people using it. And this one is Racing Stripe Orange from Brambleberry. This one's supposed to fade to a soft orange in cold process. And we have Kermit Green, which is supposed to stay true to color. So we will find out. And this last thing here I already have mixed up is titanium dioxide. Put a little bit in and see where we're at. It's a pretty yellow color. See, this is already thickening up on me, but it's still good to work with. But maybe if I soaked at room temperature, it wouldn't be as thick, or if I didn't have to just blend it to get the last few chunks out. We'll hit this each of these with the stick blender just enough. See, look, that's already kind of a little bit going orange on us. So we won't get to see our true design until that morphs back to yellow. Which I think that happens a day or two after it's actually set up and cut. Okay, so let's put all these out of my way here. So here we're going to be using our 5-pound mold, and I'm actually trying to prop the mold up here, so that way I'm actually getting kind of like an angle design. What I want to do is just alternate colors. And hopefully it doesn't thicken up on us too much. Look at that, that's yellow and it's already orange. It's crazy. There is a lot of micas that do that, or I've heard. I haven't experienced it yet. This is still a medium tray, so it's actually doing really good with pouring. A lot of fragrances, they actually can speed your trace up and thicken up when you're really fast. So you got to know what you're working with when you plan your design. So I'm just going to keep doing this back and forth until it's done. Okay, now we just have a little bit left. We're going to go ahead and just kind of splash all over the top, and then we'll swirl it together. It's like a nice creamy white color. Actually looks like coconut. Look how much it's turned. Alright, now this is actually the true orange. And I've noticed a lot of the greens changing too. So that looks like it's changed. Like, look, this says it's true to color, but it's totally not even the same color. So I think after it sets up, it brightens back up. At least that's what I'm hoping. Okay. Now what you want to do is kind of tap all your air bubbles out. Clean up the sides here as much as you can. Okay. And then we'll just kind of do some swirls. All over the top here. You can let it set up a little bit more and you'll get kind of like deeper swirls. I'm just kind of concerned with just kind of blending the colors a little bit without over blending them. Keeping them separate colors, but have them blend into each other. Okay guys, so what I'm going to do is cover this up. I'm going to spray it with alcohol just to keep soda ash off. Cover it up, and then I will see you guys back here in about 24 hours and we'll cut it. Alright, hi everybody. We are here to cut our coconut citrus soap. If you remember, this yellow actually was turning orange. I actually waited 2 days. So it's been 2 days since this was poured. I came down yesterday, so after 24 hours, and I just unmolded it. But I wanted to wait to have this yellow turn back to yellow instead of orange. That way we could get the full effect when we were going to cut it. So. We use these in pieces. It's kind of like samples. I cut my bars about 1.25 inches thick because we will plane them down and sample, or plane them down and bevel and stamp them. But this is set up quite nice now. It's not sticky at all since it's been 2 days. Usually I cut after about 24 hours. Now this actually could end up still phasing colors a little bit, like morphine or brightening up a little bit. It's really pretty. As the top stayed pretty clear, we didn't get any soda ash. I use shea butter in my recipe a lot. That makes for a nice creamy soap. I found since I started using the shea butter, it's been easier to cut, and I haven't got to use the shea butter in my recipe yet, but I can just tell by the feel of it that it's a lot creamier feeling. Got a pretty layered pattern there. And since this last piece here isn't quite a full bar, I'll just cut this in half and make 2 samples out of it. Okay, everybody, so again, this was the Coconut Citrus from Brambleberry. We will have it listed in our shop in about 4 to 6 weeks. Thank you for watching.